Guys, what a day this is. You've got to see this. It is currently, what time is it? Time's a bunch. She had a fresh trim. She had a fresh haircut. It's probably going to last for about maybe half a day. These poodles, they get a trim, literally. It's a 50 quid for a nice fresh trim, nails, hair, everything. And it lasts about half a day, and then she's just covered in dirt and random stuff here. So it's a beautiful day. 6:45. What time did I wake up? I went to bed at 10 and I was awoken by my boy at 2. There was a spider in his bed. At first I thought he was joking. I thought he was dreaming, because we have a camera in the room. So like on my side I have Levi, and on Lex, my wife's side, she has Gigi on the camera, so we can see them in their rooms, what's going on. And at 2 o'clock this morning, all I heard was daddy, daddy, daddy. His lights are all on. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what's going on? Because he started to sleep all night, or generally he has, but anyway, lots of kicking off, lots of fuss. Went in there and he was like, there's a spider in my room. And I was like, no, there's no spider anywhere. And he went, daddy, there's a big spider. And I was like, what are you on about? Looked, and it wasn't massive, but it was reasonable. Trying to think, it's probably about, you can see that, it's probably half the size of that in his bed. So I had to flip the spider off and get him back to sleep. Unfortunately, it took him an hour and a half to get back to sleep, so I have a stool, so I'll sit on the stool outside the room, so I haven't got to sit. I'll lie down in his bedroom, because otherwise I fall asleep and then he expects me to stay there every night. And he's got a massive bed as well. It's ridiculous for a 3-year-old. So yeah, start the day, Friday, 6:45, ready for the last day for me of work in the UK for a week, because I'm going to Marbella with the family. It's been a crazy week. I've had like 5, 6, 7 jobs every day that we've been bringing in service partners for all week. It's just been ridiculous. So I've been in that van most of the week, and then other than that I've just been running like internal guys and our subcontractor guys, my service partners. And next week, in fairness, when I'm away, which is fine because I can run everything from my phone, so I'm quite fortunate in that sense, but next week we're already absolutely rammed, and I'm an hour ahead, so I have to remember about the timing, because obviously I have to keep my clients updated, checking on the drivers. At the moment I've got 3 runs going right now. They're all small vehicles runs at the moment. One run is from Manchester to Birmingham. She's about to be on site. I've got one run from, just remember this now, one's in London to London N3 to N2, and then I've got another one which is Bristol to N3, but London. I've got another one. It's just, honestly, it's ridiculous. It's great, it's brilliant, but obviously you've got to manage it all and make sure everyone's on time, make sure everything's right, make sure they're collecting the right goods. So even if I'm out driving and stuff, when I'm running these things and I'm bringing my service partners in, I'm just like doing the runs myself, and then I'm just pulling up and I'm ringing people, I'm on the phones, I'm taking 5 minutes. So sometimes it takes me a bit longer to do jobs, but I'm pretty rapid, to be honest with you, when I'm on sites. Safe, secure, but I am a rapid kind of guy where I'm like, get on, get the pallets on, get the straps on, get the corners on, bang, paperwork, yeah, cool, brilliant, everyone's safe, yeah, cool, bang, go. So there is that. Sold the trailer. I had a trailer which we were using, it's completely gone now. I had a trailer which we used because I had a few like Range Rovers, like older Range Rovers and stuff, and the Land Rovers. So I'm not using that trailer anymore, so that's gone. That's good. And today, really, guys, I'm not driving at all. I'm just in the unit here. I've got loads of things to sort out. Basically, life admin, business admin. Again, because I run my whole business from my phone, I can be anywhere, basically, and running it. Same for next week, just a little laptop. Take that with me. I've got all my invoicing, which I sort out all from my phone, all my drivers, just on WhatsApp. My clients, most of my clients now are WhatsApp. So yeah, it's pretty good, to be fair, at the minute. Businesses, summer's good for us. Summer's really busy. I was down in Glastonbury yesterday delivering for a friend of mine. We had some kitchen equipment to go down there, which was cool. And it was, where we were delivering yesterday was outside of the wire, they say. So it was a camp outside of Glastonbury, so we didn't have to queue for an hour to get a pass. We could just pull straight up, get to the camp, drop the bits off, job done. So because if you don't do that, you're sitting in queues. It's so long, like you're waiting. It was a really good drop, because last year we must have done like 4 or 5 drops or 4 or 5 runs in a week or so. I don't know, was it 2 weeks? Because we go there, you spend, like this week you go there to deliver things, and then the next week you're picking things up to bring them back. It's just savage, because you go down to Shepton Mallet, BA4 postcode. It's not bad, but it's just, when you're on site and you're in the wire as such, it's quite long. So yeah, today, getting myself together before I'm going away with the family to Marbella. We go pretty much every year, so I'm looking forward to that. It's same spot we go to. I was a bit sort of, not hesitant, but I was a bit sort of like, well, going away, I've got so much going on. Got the operator's license on the go. We've got so much happening with the business, lots and lots of work at the minute. I've had a bit of a restructure. You know, there's a few videos I did on here, or recent videos where I let 2 drivers left. I let another one go. So yeah, a bit of changes. We've got, as soon as we get the operator's license, we'll have the 18-ton ready to go. I'm just waiting on stuff at the moment. It's really frustrating. I just want to get on, but unfortunately, it is what it is. It takes as long as it takes. Operators license, the commissioners, they got a lot to do, so just got to let them crack on. But as soon as we can get that 18-tonner in, get the O license in, get that straight on the road, I'm going to jump in that for a little bit, and then I'm going to bring someone in for that. I'm going to bring someone in for that van there as well. And then I'm just going to predominantly operate and then fill in the gaps between the two. That's the kind of plan, is to, yeah, operate most of the time, fill in the gaps. Because I was going to bring an operator in, but you know what? Like, SPF Logistics is my business, it's me, and my clients come to me. And I'm thinking, if I bring an operator in, the clients will be going to them and they'll be dealing with things, but like, all the work comes through me. It's all through WhatsApp or phone call. All my clients are just on it. There's no like, oh, we'll send you an email, we'll ask you for a price. It's like, I need it now, I need it tomorrow, I need it in a week. We've just done some work over to Guernsey, so I brought a service partner in for that. We did the roadside in the UK, and then I brought a service partner in to get it from, we took it from Oxford to Southampton, and then my service partner took it from Southampton to Guernsey, so it should be there later today, if not on Monday. That was good, that was new, that was interesting, understanding the paperwork, learning what's got to be done. So we're always adapting, we're always learning, we're always growing, and that's something I want to do more of now, is Isle of Wight, Guernsey. International's another ball game, not really at the minute. I just want to keep it in the UK, and then the other bits we'll bring in people that we know, people that we trust, that they do it all the time. They know it inside out. But ultimately, I want to get the first truck on the road. That is literally all I want to do right now. It's just get that first truck on the road, get the operator's license first, all insured, taxed, ready to roll. I've got all the new straps and everything that we need to put on there. I just want to get that truck on the road, you know. A few setbacks. If you've been following the journey, you would have seen that it took me 2 times to pass my class 1 first time. There's a video on that. If you haven't seen it, watch it, because it's interesting, and I'll show you exactly what happened. And that was live and direct. There was no script or anything, not that any is scripted, but it was just straight up, this is what's going to happen, this is what happened. I recorded it all, and then passed that the second time, £3,600 later, because that's what it all cost to do it. And now the O license got rejected first time because of the advert. The advert was put in the wrong newspaper, although I didn't know what newspaper to put it in. It just said a local newspaper. There was no specification until at the end of the operator's license, after 8 weeks, they then said, you put it in the wrong newspaper. Bit late, but what can you do? It is what it is. I'm learning. I'm going to do a full video on that, guys, by the way. So once I get the O license fully sorted and it's out there, I will do a video on exactly what you should do, or maybe more so what I did and what I did wrong and what I did right, to maybe help you be as quick as possible, as efficient as possible to get your license in. Can't guarantee, obviously, that you don't get problems with like storage. So for example, like, you need to have proof that you can put a lorry. Well, I don't really have that problem here, to be fair. You know, you have to find a yard, you have to provide funds, proof of funds, lots of it. But anyway, I'll do a single video on that, where I'll just go through it step by step and what I did and what helped me, and hopefully that can help you. So today, just getting my head together, loads of things to do. Got to go to the bank, got tasks. I've written like a notes of tasks that I need to get done today. Loads of invoices. I prep all my invoices as well, guys, too. Yeah, so what I do is, because a lot of my work is time critical, it's urgent, not all of it, but quite a lot of it. So when the request comes through, I get a purchase order number from my client, and then the first thing that I do before I even send the driver anything, I just create the invoice on Xero in my phone. What that means is I just start it, put a brief details on what I'm charging my client, and then I'll then get my driver in, whether it's one of our guys, service partner, whatever it is. They will then go out to do that job. They will then send me the invoice if it's a service partner. If it's my guys, that's fine. And then at the end of every day, or to be honest, at the end of every job, when the job's finished, I'll send the invoice. You know, and there might have 5, 10 of them a day some days more than that. Some days total jobs I might have 15 or 20. You just never know. Every day is different. It really depends. Some are only small, some are big. You know, some might be small vans, some might be Lutons, some might be HGVs, whatever it is. But I do that now because all it takes, from a business perspective, all it takes is me one time to forget to send an invoice out. But say a service partner sent me their invoice for 200 quid and I need to send my invoice to my client. If I haven't sent that, and I don't send that, that means I'm paying £200 to a contractor, but I'm not getting paid, so then I'm out of pocket. So you have to be on it, guys, and that's what I do with Xero. I'm on it all the time. And that's what I struggle with, bringing in someone to operate and do that sort of thing, is because they could mistake in a day. If they forget to do a couple of invoices, that's quite expensive. That could be £200, £300, £400, £500 to me. It could be more than that. So obviously I train them, but at the moment I'm going to stick to doing that. Keep building my driving team, keep building the HGV team, stick to the operating, because yeah, for now. But I am going to bring an operator in. I almost brought somebody in. It would have been very, very good, and I'm good that he couldn't come in the end, because he's decent, but it's what it is. So yeah, I want to get my life errands done, my business errands done, tick all the boxes today, get on it. I'm away next week. I am going to record some content next week, which will be cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'll get some content done, I'll get that out, and just carry on working, guys. So even though I'm away and with the family, this business is, you know, this pays for us, for everything. This business pays for our lifestyle, for bills, everything. So, you know, the fact that we're going away doesn't mean the business stops, especially when you're in your business. You cannot stop. Next week I've got so much planned in, but what I'm going to do is run it from my phone. So I've effectively just spoke to Lex, the jobs that I've got coming in. All I need to do is take, you know, if it's phone calls and stuff, and a lot of it's WhatsApp, and a lot of it's, you know, occasional emails, but a lot of it is WhatsApp and phone calls. Just take some calls here and there, send the relevant messages. When the jobs come in, send them to the relevant people, create the invoices. It's not mega hard. I'm used to it. I do everything in the business, from sales, marketing, admin, operations, driving, you know, invoicing, accounts, everything. So it's all good. But I will get you more content, and I'll see you on the next video.